I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are doing well. Happy day off. Oh, happy day off. Um, I made a post already in my post section on here about the 4th of July and the quote unquote Independence Day of the United States. Um, People like to say, oh, if you don't like it here, just leave. You can have an issue with something or a part of something and not leave it altogether. Um, you can have an issue with something that you built, because we did build it, um, and not leave it altogether. Okay? Because at that point, after you build it, it belongs to you. There is a speech that Frederick Douglass gave, and it is entitled "What to the Negro is the 4th of July," and that's why I named this video "What to the Negro is the 4th of July." And so for him to say that even back then, and throughout all of those years, hundreds of years, we still continue to celebrate the 4th of July. I think most of us just celebrated it because it was the thing to do, and we never really grasped the full concept of it. But now that we know, more and more of us are doing better. I was just talking to my mother-in-law, right? And she said she went into the store and she was trying to figure out why there were hardly any black people in the store. And I said, well, and then my sister-in-law, she was saying, yeah, well, it's a day off, but it's nothing really to celebrate about. And they're not even from this country, so even they get it, okay? Um, so yeah, it's like, what are we celebrating again? And we have to be very careful on the spiritual note what we put our energy into, because when you start celebrating things, you're somewhat saying that you're in agreement with it. Hi, Prashant, how are you today? So it is not my goal, my duty, my job, or anything else to condemn people for what they practice or what they believe or what they celebrate. Is not at all. I feel that my purpose and one of my goals, my major goals and purpose, is to just bring knowledge forth and share with people as much as I possibly can and what I know, because there's always someone who just doesn't know, and you may be the person that enlightens that person on that one thing. Okay. Hi, Emojin, how are you today? I'm doing well, Prashant. Thank you for asking. Samir, hi. May, hello. Thank you very much. What do I do? Prashant, I do a lot of things. My main bread and butter is I'm called a cytotechnologist. So we use technology to look for cancerous changes and cancerous cells in the body. So I've been doing that for a very long time, and I do other things as well. I invest. I'm a land owner, a real estate owner. Um, I'm a notary. I'm a cosmetologist. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. So I wear many, many, many hats. I'm also a life insurance agent. Okay, thank you, May. I appreciate that. Do you all have anything to add about the fact that Black Americans have stopped celebrating the 4th of July and see no purpose in celebrating the 4th of July? Mm-hmm. Hey, May, you could possibly get a job here. You have to have a 4-year bachelor's degree, and you also have to have at least 1 year of training in cytology. That's CYTOLOGY, cytology, like cells. CYTO means cell. Is carbo diet effective? I am not sure, but I try to stay away from the carbs because the carbs turn to sugar and it's not good for me. But anyway, back to the topic at hand, the 4th of July and the African American. It's quite a conundrum, because in one instance, it's like it's your home, is where you were born, is what you know. But then again, there's a very dark and sinister origin to it, because in 1776, Black people were not free here. We weren't free here technically until the late 1860s. So there's a problem there, you know. So it's like, what exactly are we celebrating again? We're celebrating the independence of a country that kept us enslaved for over 100 years more than when they got their independence, you know. So it's just like, you know, one of those things, one of the many conundrums we suffer here, being in the belly of the beast, right? But yeah, I just wanted to come on and say a little bit about that. Not anything to judge, just to give people something to think about, as well as all of these other holidays. New Year's Day, Christmas, Easter. If you dig, you go and you look. It's up to us now individually to do our own research and our own thought, because people can't make you do anything. You can only take the horse to the water. You can't make them drink. And so we're in a period, in a time spiritually of enlightenment, and only those who actually take the veil off of their eyes, who want the veil to come off of their eyes, will ascend to the next level, you know, into the next level of understanding and of learning. Okay. But yeah, yes, May, I am married. I am from the United States. I'm from the southern part of the United States. Yes. You're from India and you're researching for online jobs. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. It may not be what you want, but there are plenty of jobs out there, because I'm looking at them and they come to me every day via email and stuff. So just keep searching, and hopefully you find exactly what it is you want, Jolene. But yeah, I want to thank you all for coming into the live. If you don't have anything else to add about African Americans in the 4th of July, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here, and you all be blessed and a happy day, all.